94.1 News, I'm Katherine Fritcke. Cooler weather is here to stay. Stay tuned for a full weather report. Another case of voter fraud has occurred in Iowa. A Democratic Party volunteer is under investigation after a man was signed up for an absentee ballot by his elderly mother. Drake University politics professor Rachel Payne-Caulfield says while it's unfortunate, we can't blame the mother or the volunteer.
Most of the people who are going door to door saying, do you want to request an absentee ballot? Or they're standing outside candidate events saying, do you want an absentee ballot? All of those people are volunteers.
Mistakes can be made, and as Caulfield says, while this is a problem, it's being blown way out of proportion.
Overall in Iowa, this is actually a very small problem that's getting a lot of attention because there's a lot on the line.
With a push in absentee voting by both parties, unauthorized paperwork issues like this, where an unprepared volunteer is used, is inevitable.
It's fairly easy to make fairly minor mistakes that ultimately also open you up to allegations of fraud and allegation of criminal activity.
The Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation is currently investigating the issue. If you received an absentee ballot that you did not sign up for, contact local law enforcement or the Iowa Division of Criminal Investigation. Fishermen in Louisiana have a problem with farmers in Iowa. Recent studies show runoff from the Iowa farms are flowing down the Mississippi and killing aquatic life in the Gulf of Mexico. Reporter Rodney Spears says it's a problem with an elusive solution.
The farmers they're not going to quit using the anhydrous.
Hobby farmer in Earlham, Bruce Cobalt, says little can be done to stop the dead zones in the Gulf. Cobalt hints towards preventing the runoff from reaching the water as a remedy.
You're never going to get it out of the Mississippi River. You're not going to put in some kind of a plant to take it out of that. You got to stop it before it gets there.
Iowa and Illinois are the biggest contributors to the runoff. Cobalt feels that farmers should be a part of the solution, but he is not sure how others feel.
Sure, there's some farmers that just plain don't care. Said what happens down the Gulf isn't bothering me. With an attitude like that.
I'm Rodney Spears.
Dead zones have also been discovered around Lake Erie and the Chesapeake Bay. This is 94.1 News.
Did you know that birthday parties help build confidence in kids?
Yeah. Did you know that giving kids less sugar before bedtime helps them sleep better?
Oh, totally. Did you know that friendly kids have more friends?
Everybody knows that.
Hey, guys, did you know that most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
I didn't know that.
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right car seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the right seat to make sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
The U.S. death toll from Superstorm Sandy has risen to at least 88. New York has reported 44 new deaths. 2 deaths have also been reported in Canada and 67 in the Caribbean, bringing Sandy's total to 157. New York has waived the state's tax and registration requirements for fuel tankers to accelerate the flow of gasoline after Sandy's recent devastation. The federal government has temporarily waived an act which allows additional tankers from the Gulf of Mexico to enter northeastern ports. A protection officer believed to be guarding the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, William and Kate's cottage on a remote Welsh island unintentionally discharged a gun while in an unmarked police vehicle. The round damaged only the vehicle's floor, and no one was injured. The Dow Jones Industrial closed down 140 points today. Here is your Drake area weather. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of 38. Tomorrow, expect partly cloudy skies with a high in the mid-50s. Tomorrow night will be clear with a low in the upper 30s. It's currently partly cloudy and 51. This has been 94.1 News. I'm Katherine Fritcke.